The show comes to you live from the Mile High City in Coors Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder number 28.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, it's been a slow start as they come in with just one win from their first 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Tommy Pham is retired to kick off the inning, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Jed Jerko.
Jed Jerko is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Now he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Matt Carpenter is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, left fielder Gerardo.
And he lays off there 1-0. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Jerko is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Mark Reynolds is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Waka delivering a 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So coming to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Guy Murphy. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To short. Story picks it up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Circle change there, called strike one. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Molina waits on it. He's got it one away. Striding into the box, Ian Desmond, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he just misses with a curveball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he finally gets this one over for strike one. Strike two called, and it's full 3-2. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. And another foul ball.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Here comes the first pitch. Trevor Story is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Bouncer down the line. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. In now, DJ LeMahieu, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A changeup over the inside corner. Waka comes set. Here he comes 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Pham ranging forward. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. At the plate, Jonathan Lucroy trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that one stayed up a little high.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike one. 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Gerardo Parra is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Shortstop, Jed Lowry.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Lucroy has a play. Makes the play, one away. So one gone here in the St. Louis third. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Fastball in there. 3-2. Bases are empty. One man out. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Now a flare out toward right center. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Dexter
took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Number 19, Charlie.
And they start him with one high and away for ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Popped up. Waka has a play. 1 out. Digging in to try it again. Nolan Arenado reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And this is fouled back and out of play. The pitch. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies third baseman. It's 1-1. Look into Molina now, the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Mark Reynolds. First time up, he went down looking.
Mark Reynolds.
And a curveball in for a strike.
That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he pops it up back behind second base. Jerko onto the grass, and that retires the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jed Jerko. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Around first, he's digging for second. The relay. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Ready for another chance? Matt Carpenter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Stephen Piscotty is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Blackman calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Guy Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. 1-0 count, here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-0 count and the pitch. This is grounded foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Ground ball right side. And he is out on the tag. Digging in, Carlos Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And he lays off for ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And the pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. And he'll dive back in safely. Runners off for second. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He'll try it again from first. A pitch out. The throw. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Throw over to first, and they got him. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Baseman,
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Parra going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
The batter, number 8.
Striding in, Jed Lowry. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Lowry will take the turn and head for second. Lowry around second, headed for third. And he'll pull into second with one away. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. One out and a runner on second base. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready once again, Tommy Pham, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And gone! A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game.
Dexter.
This is on the ground over to first. And he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner, and that ends the... At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. To short, hit hard. Taken there by Lowry. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Left fielder number 8.
In is Gerardo Parra. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Jed Jerko. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Stephen Piscotty is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the third hitter here.
And you know what? Give this guy
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding in. And once again
for the Rockies, the center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Weak grounder back to the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting.
Here's Mark Reynolds. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
The right fielder, number 5.
Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Waka gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. And ready for another shot now. Guy Murphy.
Cardinal.
He'll be tasked with starting
hitter.
things as we begin the 7th.
Murphy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Takes a knee-high fastball. On the ground up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Aledmus Diaz. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit on the ground to short. Story scoops it up. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
The batter, number 8.
Here's Jed Lowry now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now with the Digging in to try it again, Ian Desmond comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Juan Nicasio gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 12, Juan Nicasio.
And that slider's almost in the third. David Dahl is up off the bench as the Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball 1-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Trevor Story is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Here it comes. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite them.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
From the stretch. DJ LeMahieu stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tyler Lyons will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Tyler Lyons.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Tap down the line. That's a foul ball. First and second now, 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Left fielder number 8.
In is Gerardo Parra. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Shane Pinheiro.
Pinch hitting for the Rockies, number 17, Shane Pinheiro.
And that one stayed up a little high. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Fowler giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Pham. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. On the ground to the left side. LeMahieu on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. On the ground to the right side. The tag, and he is out. Trying to pick things up where he left.
Leading off for the Rockies, the center fielder,
here's
number
the
19, Charlie Blackmon.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The next 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Nolan Arenado.
Trevor Rosenthal comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Rosenthal.
And the pitch.
Now playing
Nolan Arenado comes on with one on here as he looks at it.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Mark Reynolds, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. You just have to be ready to swing.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written it. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Jed.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball four. Jake McGee.
First baseman, Matt Carpenter. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies.
Jose Martinez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Lifted in the air to right field. Gonzalez on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Stephen Piscotty. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. 2-0 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Now the 2-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Guy Murphy waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Now the 3-2 pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in the switch hitter, Guy Murphy. Now a line drive, and that may be enough to break our tie. That's down for extra bases. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. The runner scores from second. Now with the play, Aledmus Diaz.
Third baseman, Aledmus Diaz.
Number 11 will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a Adam Ottavino takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead. Digging in, Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Brett Cecil comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of
number 20.
Andrew Davidson.
Number 5. Andrew Davidson.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And the pinch hitter is retired here. 1 away.
The pitcher.
Stepping in, Adam Ottavino, as he'll get his first. Lionel Tapia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And this is on the ground for Lowry at short. Right to him. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Sunhwan takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ballgame here and pick up a save.
1-0.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 50,445. The Rockies thank you for joining us here tonight. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.